In question 1, the graph of y equals to f of x is transformed to the graph of y equals to 3 minus f of x. We have to describe fully in correct order the two transformations that have been combined. Now, if we have a function y equals to f of x and it is now written as minus f of x, it means that there has been a reflection in the x-axis. So now as the graph has been transformed to 3 minus f of x, we can take it into break it into two steps. So if we apply reflection the y-axis, f of x will become minus f of x, and then if we do a translation of 0 and 3, so there is no translation in the x direction, so that will be 0. And as the whole function has been increased by 3 in value, so there will be translation of 3 units in the y direction. So the order will be that there will be first a reflection in the x-axis and then a translation of 0 and 3 in the y direction. Now there is another way that we could have done this. Let's say if there was a translation first. So the original equation was y equals to f of x, and if we had translated this first, so this would have become y equals to f of x plus 3 if there was a translation of 0 and 3. And then if we had reflected this in the y-axis, so if we had reflected this in the x-axis, the whole function would have multiplied by 3. So this would have become minus f of x, and this whole thing would have multiplied by 3, and this would have become a minus f of x minus 3. But as the function has plus 3, so initially if we had done the translation first, it should have been a translation of 0 and minus 3. In that case, this would have become f of x minus 3. So if we had done translation first, so that would have become f of x minus 3. And then a reflection in the y-axis would have made it minus f of x plus 3 or 3 minus f of x. So the two transformations in order would be if we first do a reflection in the x-axis and then a translation of 0 and 3, or we could have done first a translation of 0 and minus 3 and then a reflection in the x-axis. So y equals to f of x can be transformed to positive 3 plus f. So that will be the transformation was 3 minus f of x. So the order would be either we can write it will be a reflection in x-axis and then a translation of 0 and 3, or we could have done first a translation, but in that case the translation would be of 0 and minus 3 and then a reflection in the x-axis. So either of these two would have been correct.